Who remembers Clementine Ford? She's an Australian radical feminist and one of those sort of 2010s hashtag kill all men feminists, and she's just horrible. Here's a refresher reel.
My name's Clementine Ford. I'm an angry feminist and notorious boner killer who fights for women's rights.
My vagina isn't a car. And if it was, I would have saved a lot more money in taxis over the years, and then I'd be able to fix its brake pads.
I'm so sick of talking about men. Ugh, I have a male baby and it's just all the time, it's feed me, pay me attention to me, engage me. Ugh, so boring. It's actually not advantageous at all for women to choose to live with men in romantic partnerships.
I have a boyfriend, which I know is kind of crazy, and he often says to me, can we just make it through one dinner where you don't talk about rape?
You are the most annoying feminist to have ever walked the earth. You'd think someone that fat would have decent tits. It's really a shame that a man wasted sperm on a low-life like you. Please sit on a so that you may never be able to reproduce. Off and die.
Whoa, I disavow that last one. That's pretty harsh. Anyway, overnight I got a tweet on x.com. It's from this fellow John Seed. He says, Bearing, you and Tits need to read and react to this. And if you can, somehow magically find footage of the event. Chef's kiss. And so that sparked my interest. Now what he's referring to is a concert. A concert recently organised by Clementine Ford herself. It was a Taylor Swift tribute show. And it did not go well. So we're going to read about it. I'll go get Tits. So this guy tweeted me overnight. He says, Bearing, you and Tits need to read and react to this. And if you can, somehow magically find footage of the event. Chef's kiss.
Mwah.
So what he's referring to is this article. Our Willy Wonka experience. Attendees left fuming after bizarre Swift concert.
Okay.
Tickets for bizarre concert where performers read lyrics from the ground cost up to $150, with many attendees leaving early. So the gist here is, right, Clementine Ford couldn't get tickets for Taylor Swift. Right? And she's gone, you know what? Fuck it. We'll put on our own Taylor Swift concert.
Oh.
And here's the thing. Clementine is one of the performers.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah, so anyway, like this guy says, it would be cool if we could find footage of it. Now, I autistically searched the internet, and there was a bunch of Instagram accounts referenced in this article.
Okay.
And I searched them all. But all the footage has been scrubbed. So I think what's happened is people have posted footage of this thing going, yeah. It's like mostly the performers and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then when this article's come out, they've gone, oh, fuck. There's going to be backlash to this. We better delete the evidence.
As in, like, Clementine will sue or something?
No, as in, like, the internet's going to react. The internet's going to give a shit. Let's delete the evidence before we, like, get crucified.
Oh, that's stupid. I would have just left it up.
So anyway, this article says, attendees of a Taylor Swift tribute night are demanding refunds after a bizarre concert where performers appeared to read lyrics from the floor, had some guests questioning whether the event was Australia's very own Willy Wonka experience. Do you remember the Willy Wonka experience thing?
No, just the movie.
No. There was an event in, I think, Scotland, like last year, maybe earlier this year.
Okay.
Where these guys put on, like, the Willy Wonka experience, and they AI'd all these fucking posters, and it looked like wonderful. It looked like this magical Willy Wonka land.
Okay.
And everyone bought tickets to it, and they turned up, and it was like a factory with a couple of props and a couple of c***s in makeup.
A few chocolate bars.
Yeah, it was horrible. You never heard of that?
No.
Anyway, the tribute night was part of Manly's Night at the Barracks concert series, with tickets ranging from $80 to $150, and was organised by activist Clementine Ford. The night featured artists Alex the Astronaut, Charlie, Claire Bowditch, and Lucy Durack. The lineup was also supposed to include Emily Wararamara, but the singer dropped out at the last minute. Since the concert on Sunday night, attendees have flooded the organisers' Facebook, Instagram, and Google pages, as well as local community pages, to express their disappointment with the event. Concert goers said some of the performers read lyrics from the ground and made the crowd sing the songs at one point as the lyrics were too hard. So here's some footage. Unfortunately, the only footage I could find.
Damn it.
So it's fucking karaoke.
It's like lesbian karaoke. Butch lesbian karaoke.
Yeah, and I mean, the kids seem to be having fun, but they're kids. They didn't pay the $150. It's the parents standing back going, what the fuck is this?
Oh my God, imagine being a parent who had to take your kid to this, supervise your kid.
Yeah, so it's basically karaoke with a bunch of cat ladies.
Yeah.
And here's the stage with all their lyrics written on the ground. And the view from the back, they've got plastic picnic chairs.
Why is the ground red? Where the fuck did they hold this, in the middle of the outback?
Well, it's obviously some venue in Sydney. But anyway, like I was saying, the kids seem to have fun, but kids don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The poor parents paid $80 to $150 for this shite.
Jesus.
And imagine paying that money and going to this thing, right? It'd be so fucking annoying. I remember taking my kid to the Wiggles. You were meant to take our kid to the Wiggles,
Yeah,
but you got the
sick.
fucking flu.
Yeah. He sent me photos like halfway through of him just looking pissed off into the camera.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, it was good to see her have a good time, but it's the Wiggles, man.
But didn't she start running around trying to steal other kids' balloons
She
and
did,
shit?
yeah. When I turned up to that, I saw Nick and his daughter there, and I've gone, oh, you've been suckered into Wiggles duty too. And he's gone, nah, I'm dropping him off, you fucking stooge. Then he's gone and had a beer and waited for him.
And didn't you get suckered into buying that like $30 Captain Feathersword doll?
Oh, yeah, Captain Feathersword doll was, I think it was $45 or something.
Did she sell merch? No, she couldn't sell merch. That'd be illegal.
Yeah.
Her books were for sale at the gig.
Anyway, the article goes on. Miss Ford performed a number of the songs herself and also gave speeches through the concert. Savannah Brown, 25, said she went with a group of her friends as she thought the event was for millennials. However, they were left stunned when they arrived to see a sea of young children.
Oh no, she gave speeches throughout the concert.
Imagine the speeches too.
So basically they paid $100 to listen to some feminist dribble shite.
An advertisement for the concert recommended ages 13 plus and said the show would contain adult themes, humour and some swearing. It was so weird at the start. Clementine got up and said she basically organised it because she didn't get Taylor Swift tickets, Miss Brown said. She'd sing a Taylor Swift song about heartbreak and then be like, don't let people hurt your kids. It was so bizarre. You're not Taylor Swift.
What the fuck? This seems like a strategic way for her to grab a younger audience into this feminist collective shit, doesn't it?
I don't know, man.
She needs to sell some books.
Miss Brown said the group performing chose to sing lesser-known songs from her early albums, which led to moments of silence from the crowd. Some of the kids weren't even alive when she wrote those songs. The organisation was also strange. I just don't really know what went wrong, she said. Clementine Ford organised it and you paid $150. On the bus home, my friend turned to me and said, is this our Willy Wonka experience? I mean, they would have been so let down. All these Swifties, I can't fucking stand Swifties, missed out on Taylor Swift tickets or whatever and went, yeah, this is the next best thing. Let's do the tribute show.
Who the fuck told them that?
Well, the poster, I guess. But I think they dodged a bullet. Have you ever seen a Taylor Swift show and what goes on at them?
I've seen people we know goes to Taylor Swift shows and the footage that they posted on Instagram. It's like manic.
I remember that time when our friend, let's call him 80. Actually, here's a story. This is one of the few times I'll praise Tits, right? Tits bought Blink 182 and Rise Against tickets for me and her.
Why is it only one of the few times you praise me?
Because I handed out sparingly, bitch. Anyway, I'm bigging you up here.
All right, big me up.
Tits bought Blink 182 and Rise Against tickets for us, and the date was getting closer, and our kid was being a little shit. So she wouldn't be babysat by anyone. It'd just be impossible. And actually, I didn't even know about the tickets. But you said, oh, I've got Blink 182 and Rise Against tickets. We can't go because of the kid. Why don't you call your old buddy from Melbourne and you two can go? And that was awesome. We did. We had a boys' weekend. It was really cool. What I was getting at though, our friend 80, that same weekend, remember I was telling you about how we were going to see Blink and Rise Against? And he's gone, yeah, I'm going to see Taylor Swift with the missus. Blink 182 are playing next door.
Oh.
The poor bloke. The poor bloke. Anyway, for $130, I'm expecting a polished performance, but it looks like they put it together in about 3 days. The main performer didn't know the words, and she looked very uncomfortable. It was basically karaoke. Even they're saying it was basically karaoke.
You know what this reminds me of? When you're a kid and you're forced to go to like your auntie's 60th birthday party or something at a venue, and they're all oldies and they're all shit-faced and they got the karaoke going and they're all dressed up in their sparkle dresses and they're pissed as fuck and they're just singing at the top of their lungs to karaoke.
They've been mixing white wine with Bacardi breezes.
Yeah, it's painful. That's what it reminds me of.
Miss Green left early and said she felt like they were monopolising Swift's success. There was just no effort. It was shocking. We left in disbelief, she said. Miss Green said Miss Ford also swore throughout the concert and eventually apologised for doing so at the end. It was terrible, she said. I'm going to ask for a refund through Ticketmaster, she said. So this was through Ticketmaster. That's a big company.
Yeah.
Another concert goer, Alf, what is that? Alf O'Connell took to social media. My 7-year-old's core memory is Clementine Ford swearing while she was speaking to the crowd. Not ideal, she said. And from an entertainment perspective, the people singing were not worth that exchange for $130 a ticket. Super disappointing show. Did something happen in the background? The night at the Barracks and Clementine Ford have been contacted for comment. So this is what I'm getting to. I think everyone's taken down the footage because all these news publications are like, hey, what's with this fucked show? Why did you rip people off? And does Tay-Tay know about this? So anyway, unfortunately, I couldn't find more footage, but it is what it is. I thought it was worth commenting on. Anyway, I want answers. I demand answers for this. I think Clementine Ford should explain herself because it's funny, and I want to see her sweat. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks, John, for sending that to me. All right, we'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Recession!